welcome back for another video. I'm Mehabad, a free-to-play endgame player in Raid Shadow Legends. This is going to be a fairly short video. I am now back from travelling. I am, for some reason, doing this fusion, even though it is utterly ridiculous. The big one, the elephant in the room, has to be this summon rush. I mean, 2,150 for a rare, not the worst, but like, come on, 4,925 for the epic. That's just getting stupid. And then in addition to that, we had the champion training event, which for me, almost the points don't matter because I'm going to do the legendary tome anyway. But 9,000 for a rare is a joke. That's always been an epic at that kind of points level previously. So, I mean, there needs to be a balance within the game, because it's not that it's too difficult to achieve or to get the champion, but it's meant to be a game. It's meant to be some kind of degree of enjoyment and fun, not just some kind of torture, just some obligation to pay. It gets to the point where, it doesn't make sense. And to be honest, it doesn't make sense commercially for Plarium to do it either, because you obviously always want a balance where you keep your player base interested, engaged, and motivated to spend money. No one's going to be motivated to spend money necessarily to get this terrible fusion done, and it's just going to annoy people. I don't get the business rationale in that instance. Like, I understand the shards, I understand the soul stones, I understand the scarcity of resources, but there needs to be some degree of balance, because you obviously want a healthy game and a healthy economy and a happy player base to a certain degree. Not too happy, but not too unhappy. They tend to do this though, don't they? They overshoot, annoy everyone, and then they'll rein it back a little bit. But I think it's just getting to silly levels in terms of the point requirements for stuff that isn't useful or interesting, and this fusion being one of them. But it's kind of a bigger problem. I think the Deck of Fate event that's coming up is going to be terrible for the players, to be honest. It's a layer of RNG we don't want or need. I think they've added loads of additional resources to the game, but they haven't tweaked the tiers to facilitate them. So we haven't actually got any soul shards in this Ice Golem tournament. Do we have any in here? We do. So, like, we've got the coins and the shards, and we've got Chaos Ore, and we've got so many other resources. And instead of adding new tiers, they're just removing stuff or swapping things around. And I think they need to just add more rewards in total. To take the tag team, for instance, we always used to have 2 energy rewards, but now the 200 energy has been replaced. And I can't remember if it's the soul shard here or the chicken there, but before, this used to be 300 energy and some gems and an ancient shard or whatever, and that's all anyone cared about, and that was good. No one really cares too much about these chickens. We've lost 200 energy. We've got 1 measly soul shard for that. But why couldn't that soul shard just be in addition? Why couldn't they be another line here, still have our 200 energy? Make the total points a little bit higher if you want, but add more layers. Don't take things away. It's like the classic thing where we talk about the rare books. Now people don't have really enough rare books in the game. You didn't need to remove them from the loot pool. They just needed to be in addition. Like, it didn't matter if it was just an extra thing. But I don't know. They seem to be doing a lot of odd things in the game, in my opinion, in that regard. But like I said, we are doing this stupid fusion. I have the first 150 points done through mystery shards. So we've got 4 sacreds to get done. Let's just get those done. And then I'm going to try and get some videos out over the next few days before I go back to work. Otatsu, dupe for me. Good champion for Faction War, though. I know a lot of people still struggle with Shadowkin, so he is a good champion for that. Leech, also a dupe for me, is good in terms of the TM control on the A3. Does take some books to get it down to a 3-turn cooldown. This is actually a really good ability. It just doesn't get used because there's basically better champions for the role that tend to get showcased. Third one, Gorio. I don't know if I actually have a copy of this guy at the moment, but definitely had him in the past. 3 epics. Let's see if we get a 4th epic. We do, and it's a Farrakhan the Fat. So we did get someone from the 10x, but I already had everyone. No Geo for me, although I already have 3, so it's not really a problem. Who else was on it? The only champion I didn't have here that I would have liked to have picked up a copy of was Tyrant, but wasn't to be. I don't think there's any point getting too upset about that. Let's just click these rewards. I'm going to leave that energy for the time being. My intention right now is to finish the rest of the Ice Golem tomorrow. So we've got 19 hours left on the Ice Golem. Dungeon Divers starts in 17 hours, so I have 2 hours of overlap. I have quite a quick team. We can just show it. Won't be able to do a super raid, but we can just do one battle. So I have quite a quick Ice Golem team. So I should, within that 2 hour window, be able to use tomorrow's energy from reset, when that's kind of, all the daily energy we'll get. Plus, we also have the recent promo code, raid TwitchCon22. I think they gave us like 5 or 6 energy refills in that promo code. So I'll be using that energy plus tomorrow's daily energy once Dungeon Divers starts to get a head start on that, because I expect that Dungeon Diver will be another terrible event. Pretty bad RNG for us. We've triggered a vengeance, a frigid vengeance from the Ice and Golem himself. So it's going to be a slightly slower run, but Dark Kael can deal with it, no problem. That'll just be a bit slower because instead of focusing his attention purely on the boss, he's spreading his poisons around. Getting the ads killed as well. But, it's fairly straightforward. I really like Dark Kael for this role. Good champion. Obviously, if you don't have Dark Kael yet, Frozen Banshee can do it as an alternative, but you do need slightly to finesse the gearing. It's less optimum because Dark Kael has that decreased attack. He has the ability to kind of kill the ads quite easily if you get a bad RNG. You can use Lydia instead of Ghostborn, but really it can be frustrating. Ideally, you want Lydia not to have Warmaster. You don't really want anyone to have Warmaster in this. For it to be a 100% run, you also really need a Kaimar because you want Seer to open with Karma Burn on the boss and not to use it again. Minimizes the chance of getting that Frigid Vengeance. Just keeps that kind of consistency high. But yeah, I just wanted to basically do a really quick video. Tell you guys that I'm now back from my travels. I will look to get some videos out in the next few days. I just wanted to give you like a little update in where I am on the Fusion. And and one other thing, I did get caught up in this this tag team arena debacle. So I thought I had done enough to stay in Gold 4. And then found I'd been demoted to Gold 3. It seems to have affected a lot of people. But anyway, I'm working on getting promoted back to Gold 4, so should be fine. I want to get some arena-based videos out that's slightly different to the ones I've done previously, where I start to kind of look more holistically at how to analyze your roster and how to build your champions, rather than just show my strategies. I want to get something that's kind of a bit more of a general guide to help you guys as much as possible. And obviously, I'm also planning on doing some work in Hydra, get a few more videos out there, showcase my Nightmare team, and look at doing a budget Brutal team. To that end, I just need to get some masteries on a couple more champions to make that happen. So that'll probably be after CVC. And I think I'm going to try and record some Auto 21 videos. We've got Dark Elf and Shadowkin open now. After this video, I'll try and record one probably for Dark Elf, get that done, and get that one out to you guys in the next day or two. So yeah, I've got quite a few videos in my mind, and I'll do my best to get some of them done and hope the quality is acceptable. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.